for you now. You got 2 minutes.
Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Christine. Today we have a full face of all new makeup. So many fun things that I'm really excited to try. I have a new brow wax that I'm excited to try, some high-end makeup as well. So it's just a good mix of products and I'm so excited to dive in. Today's video is actually kindly sponsored by e.l.f. Cosmetics. You guys know I am such a big fan of e.l.f. and they have such affordable, high quality makeup. Everything is also vegan and cruelty free, so we love that. They also launched a Chipotle collab that is like hysterical. Look at this avocado sponge. Tell me this isn't the cutest thing you've ever seen. And then they also have an eyeshadow palette that is set up to look like a Chipotle food station. So you have things like fajita, guacamole, salsa, pinto beans. I just think this is the funniest collab ever, and I haven't even touched this palette yet because I wanted my first impressions to be in this video. So everything is going to be linked down below. As always, big thank you to e.l.f. Cosmetics for sponsoring this video. Skin prep is all done. I did a TikTok recently of all the skincare that I have been loving, my current routine and stuff like that, but if you guys want to see like an updated morning routine here on YouTube, let me know. So today's foundation, we're actually going to be using the e.l.f. Camo Cream. I'm really excited to use these because I've heard a lot and actually got shades 210 and 280, and as I was saying, because my skin is all prepped, I just feel like it is a really good base for whatever makeup I want to apply on. You guys know I'm all about skin first, makeup second. Since I'm playing with some new eye makeup, I'm actually going to start with the eyes first. I also got this new e.l.f. brow gel. The reviews online look really good. It's called the Wow Brow. You guys know I've been loving my Patrick Ta brow wax, so I'm excited to try this out and see how it compares. And then I also have the e.l.f. Ultra Precise brow pencil as well. This is a really good brow pencil, okay? So I'm just gonna rush through my brows. Okay, brows are done and they look so bushy and pretty. For an affordable brow gel, I really like this. I actually went through first, penciled it in, and then went in for a second time to really push my brow hairs up. It looks really good. I'm really happy with that. Okay, so next, let's go in with the Chipotle Eyeshadow Palette. Okay, look how pretty this eyeshadow palette is. This color is actually called Fajita, and tell me that doesn't look like fajitas. They did a pretty good job with this palette. So let me do some quick swatches. Okay, these are the swatches. All of these shimmers look so promising, especially these ones right here have such like dimension to them. I'm really excited to play. Did you guys watch the Meghan Markle and Oprah episode? Okay, but while she was on the show, the entire episode I was just staring at her makeup because her makeup just looks so stinking pretty, and Meghan Markle is just like a gorgeous human being. Brandon and I at one point were obsessed with Suits, and we collectively were obsessed with her. So anyways, I want to recreate her makeup look. I love the way that she did her eyes, so I'm not gonna do anything crazy. The last time I did like a different makeup look, half of the people said they liked it and half the people said they didn't like it. I wasn't sure if I really liked it, so I feel like I'm just gonna go with my normal neutral look. That's the type of look that I do all the time. That's what you guys come to my page for. Like, you don't come to my page because I do cut creases and crazy eye looks, you know what I mean? So we're gonna go with the soft glam, okay? When I swatched this shade, it looked a little sus, so let's start with this one and see. Okay, that actually blended out pretty nicely, but I feel like my brush was a little bit dirty. Okay, I'm taking a clean brush to buff out the edges, and then I also have this little makeup removing round from Kroon. This is actually like a reusable makeup wipe pretty much, and it helps to remove makeup, which I love. So that looks pretty good for a base. So I think I'm gonna take this shade right here. It looks kind of multi-dimensional, but also kind of a greeny color. So I feel like that would make a fun pop. So I'm picking it up on a little flat brush. So pretty. Okay, going back in with the transition color to blend out the edges. Okay, that looks really good. It's subtle, but still really pretty. I'm gonna take a smaller brush and pick up this darker color, and I'm gonna pat this along my lash line, just because we want that really smudged, like smoky look that Meghan had. Okay, I actually have an angled brush, so I'm gonna use that to do a little point. Okay, so I'm happy with that. I think with a little bit of eyeliner and lashes, it'll look much better. Okay, I'm gonna do that to the other eye and I'll be right back. Okay, eyes are done. I'm super happy with that. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and pop on some mascara. I already curled my lashes and I'm gonna use the Heroin Make Volume and Curl Mascara. You already know this is one of my favorite mascaras ever. And I always layer one layer of waterproof mascara underneath my normal mascara. I actually decided I do want a thin line of eyeliner. So I'm gonna use this e.l.f. H2O liquid eyeliner. I'm not gonna do a crazy wing because it doesn't look like Meghan has anything crazy going on. But I just feel like because of the eyeshadow, I just need a little something, you know? Okay, wow, I really like that eyeliner because I feel like it is very pigmented, so it's really easy for me to do a sharp little line. Hi, that's how Brandon hands me my smoothies. Okay, next, I feel like this look needs a little bit more smokiness, so I'm gonna re-pick up this dark brown and use that to smudge out the liner a little bit. See that difference? It just makes it look a little bit more smoky, which we want. I originally wasn't gonna put on lashes, but I feel like with this look, I really need to, otherwise my natural lashes just kind of get lost with all the eyeliner. So I'm gonna use my Allure Marquise lashes. I haven't used these lashes in a long time. I could confidently say since quarantine, I've probably worn lashes 2 times. And the time before that was these lashes. Okay, lashes are on. I feel like the eyes look stunning. Let's move on with the face makeup. Like I said, I picked up 2 shades of the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. I have light 280N and light 210. I also have them swatched here on my hand, and I feel like 210 is gonna be way too light, but this one might be too orange. So let's just go with 280N for now. If we need to lighten it up, we can do that. Oh, also part of the e.l.f. collection is this avocado sponge. When I first saw it, I was like, oh my god, it's so cute. It's an avocado. But it actually comes with a little seedlet thing, like a little bubby sponge. So cute. This is what it looks like wet. They both got pretty big and they feel pretty promising, so I'm excited. This packaging also reminds me a lot of the IT Cosmetics CC Cream. I'm curious how they would compare because I've actually been using the IT Cosmetics CC Cream a lot lately. So dotting this over my face. I only did 1 pump, but this feels like it's probably gonna cover everything. Whoa, coverage. So first impressions, it looks absolutely gorgeous on the skin, but as you saw, I already had a pretty good base to begin with. It looks just exactly like my skin. The match is actually pretty good. Like on my neck, it looks like it matches really well. So I am curious to see how it wears and how it photographs. And then one thing that I always do too is I'm gonna take out a makeup brush to kind of buff away right here, because sometimes makeup can get really cakey right there and I don't want like excess product there. And then I'm gonna take the brush right here because it was hard for me to get in there with my sponge, with my avocado. Okay, but so far, so good. Okay, I'll pop a picture of the photos I just took too, but from what I can see, no flashback. Okay, for concealer, I'm gonna use my Milk Makeup Flex Concealer. e.l.f. has a really good camo concealer as well. I have the matte and the hydrating version. I love that, but I feel like I use that concealer all the time. And this concealer is in the shade Light Medium. I haven't used this concealer in a long time, but I really like Milk Makeup. They also have a new Sunshine tint that I've been really enjoying. The only thing about the sponge is I don't know how good this point is gonna be for this area. Okay, I'm gonna use a little seed. How cute is this? I wouldn't say that the sponge is super practical just because I couldn't get all up in here, and sometimes I don't know if I want to be carrying around 2 sponges, but I would say get it just because it's an avocado and it's so stinking cute. I was on FaceTime with my sister last night and she was literally talking about how cute the collection is, and a lot of this stuff is sold out. If you can find the avocado sponge in stock, get it. And this palette also is obviously very pigmented, pretty. Face is done. It looks flawless. Next, I'm gonna use these e.l.f. Putty blushes. I've actually played with these a few times and I really enjoy them. Whatever shade this is, I'll try to find it. I feel like Meghan has a really like pinky blush, so I definitely want to replicate that. You guys know I love using cream blushes with a brush. Brandon and I are also on a mission to find the best burgers in LA. I started a story highlight for our bites and chicken. If you guys didn't know, I got a Tesla earlier this year and I named it Chicken. Brandon and I just enjoy getting takeout and like eating from the comfort of our car. It's just super easy. So I have a highlight on Instagram called Chicken Bites with all the burgers that we've had so far in LA, and I'm actually filming a YouTube video with Brandon doing like a top 5. That's what we're gonna be doing later today, so I'm excited. My favorite right now is HIHO. They have multiple locations in LA, but the one that we always go back to is in Santa Monica. They have like a really affordable burger and it's like $7 or $8. It's a solid burger. If you guys have any LA recs, let me know down below in the comments. So this blush, how pretty is that? I feel like it blended out really easily. It also has a good amount of pigment. Sometimes when I use a cream blush and it's like too pigmented, like the Rare Beauty one is ultra pigmented, so that one can be kind of hard to work with if you accidentally use too much. So I feel like this one is pretty beginner friendly, but I also have ones like the Glossier. It's like not pigmented, so this is a good balance. I forgot. I have some brushes here from e.l.f. Shiz. I wanted to use this. This is the Precision Airbrush Stipple Brush. This looked promising for cream blush. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Oh my gosh, and I literally bought a putty blush brush. Let's just apply some more blush. And this brush actually looks like a really good shape as well. I like that it's a stipple. See how it grabs the blush? I feel like that's a good amount, it's not too much. Ooh, I feel like the one that I was previously using from Morphe is a little bit more densely packed. So this one helps me to be a little bit more precise. So far, everything I've been trying is a hit. To set my under eyes, I'm gonna use this Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. And what the hell, let's use my avocado. Okay, face is all set. I love this setting powder. I forgot about it. And before I forget, I have this pointed blender brush from e.l.f. Ooh, this brush looks real nice. I love the way my makeup looks. Okay, quickly, we're gonna finish up the eyeballs. I have these eyeliners here from Makeup by Mario. I am such a fangirl of his. When he did his collab with ABH and he had his own palette, I remember being in Brandon's apartment and begging Brandon to buy the palette for me because I didn't have money to afford it back then. And now he has his own makeup brand and they send me stuff. It's just crazy to think like that was where I was just like 3 years ago, you know? How the turntables. Whenever I do my waterline, my eyes water a little bit, so I use a black eyeliner to do my top waterline. It just really helps to like mold my lashes with the falsies and it looks like it's part of my actual lashes. And then I'm gonna take this brown liner and do my waterline. Whoa, look at that difference. I never line my waterline. Every time I do, I'm like, I really should do this more often. It comes with a built-in brush, so I'm gonna use that to kind of smudge line a little bit. And then I'm gonna connect it with my upper lash line. Going back in with the palette, I'm gonna use the transition shade, put it on a brush, pinch it, and then I'm gonna pack this on my lower lash line to really get that smoky effect. And then I'm gonna connect it up here. The eyes are impactful. I'm really happy with the way that that looks. Next, going in with this NARS palette. How pretty are those blushes? I never go for like pinky colors anymore, but I feel like Meghan Markle had that pink flush going on, so I'm actually gonna start with the bronzer in this palette. It's like a really good cool tone. Wow, I feel like that looks so good. Next, we'll pick up this. I like shimmery blushes. And I would normally put blush across my nose, but I feel like Meghan doesn't do that. She looks a little bit more sophisticated, so we'll just leave it like that. I have some NARS tinted lip balms that they sent over, and I've been the biggest fan of NARS for the longest time, and the fact that they send me PR, that's crazy, okay? So this shade here is Intimate. This looks like a really good nude. That looks really pretty. This is Touch Me, kind of a brownie red. This one is Brief Encounter. It's a little bit deeper than the first one. It's almost like a little orangey brown. Then we have Dangerous Affair, kind of a burgundy brown. All these colors are very browny, which I love. Then last one is Whiplash. This looks like a good mix between these nudes. Really pretty, kind of a like brownie rose. Let's use this last one all over my lips and we'll use the nude one on the center. So this is the shade Whiplash. It almost feels like a hybrid between a lip balm and a lipstick, and then I'm going to use Intimate on the center of my lips just to kind of lighten it up a little bit. Actually, I feel like the lips need a little bit more definition, but with like a lipstick, obviously I can only get so much definition, so I'm going to use this Buxom Plump Line Lip Color Lip Liner in the color Undercover. This is like one of my holy grail lip liners. Next, I'm going to use the Beauty Blender. This is kind of like an all-over finishing powder. It has little reflex in it, so it makes my skin look really, really glowy. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this and then set my face. This is also the brush that came with this launch, and look how fluffy it is. Okay, dusted that all over my face, and now I feel like the look is finished. Let me go and do my hair really quick and change, and I'll be right back. So I think I'm gonna leave my hair like this. I actually have it in a little butterfly clip. I have been loving my hair in this hairstyle, and then I just threw on a quick little blazer to kind of imitate the same type of top that she was wearing. Blazers with no bras underneath is a power move, but it's also like very, very risque. So this is the finished look. I am obsessed with the way that it turned out. I showed Brandon and he was like, whoa, that has got to be my favorite look that you've ever done. And I was like, that is a compliment. But I'm also not surprised because he's obsessed with Meghan Markle and she was my inspo for today. So I love the way that the eyes turned out, and I think I'm gonna be using this eyeliner again and again because I think it's so fun. I also think the eyeshadow has a really nice little pop. So everything that I tried out, it's 10 out of 10. I was not disappointed by anything, and I definitely will be revisiting this brow gel because wow, it looks really good. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll go ahead and link all the products that I used as well. Also want to say a big thank you to Elle for sponsoring this video. And anyways, I will see you all in the next video. Bye.
I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breathe.